这个周会的话，我想就是说，咱们在组会当中重新加一项，就是说，相对大家都能听看到的东西。我在那个哔哩哔哩上找到了一个，就是说关于呃 PyTorch 的快速教程的一个那个视频啊，然后感觉还不错，而且编程这一块，我觉得从我出发，我觉得我们小组都是应该都了解一下，所以不妨就是说做一个报告，然后就说讲一讲编程的方面的一些进展，就是除了理论这部分的。所以的话，我就选择了一个来自这个来自那个他是 KHUST，我不知道是哪个大学，但他的还是韩国人做的，他的一个视频教程，然后想给大家就说分享一下他这个 PyTorch 的使用，以及他对于 Deep Learning 是怎么就说去做设计啊之类的一些东西。然后我觉得这个报告，我还是想采用一个英文的这个报告模式，就说来就是后期我想把这个东西发布出去，然后之后的话，大家如果想回顾的话，还是可以通过网上在线的方式去了解这个情况。嗯，好的，那我们报告从现在开始，那我开始讲英文了。Welcome to Machine Learning and Deep Learning for Everyone with PyTorch, which cover basic deep learning concept with PyTorch. This is speech group from Tongji University. The first lecture will overview the entire course. Thanks for our code and slide from Sun King. What are the goals of these lectures? We provide the basic understanding of machine learning or deep learning, but not all the theory part. We are going to implement the every concepts use PyTorch, so we can have a concrete understanding of this concept. In order to enjoy course, we just need basic math skills, including algebra and probability, also some experience of writing. Software use Python. There will be enough. I assume you are standing somewhere between here. Hopefully, our lecture will help you to move to the aspect. Once you have any problem, you can use machine learning or deep learning skill. Okay, let's start. The first, what is machine learning? Before we talk about machine learning, let's just think about what is human intelligence. What about human intelligence? Use our intelligence, we can make a lot of decisions. How we go do this? For example, lunch. What do you eat for lunch? How can we make this decision? How we do is that certainly get some information, like history information, whether we like or we didn't like. Use all information, we can decide what to eat for lunch. Peace alright. So this is the typical way to make a decision, and then we usually refer one as inferring, use some information. What about to dress? So you are going to use the information based on information we think or we decide. Also, we can provide some image like this. We can ask what is it inside the picture, and then use the information image as input. We can say it's a cat. Also, like the number example, this is process can be as prediction or inferring. Also example, these problems. For example, we want to know what is the final gram if we start 4 hours. So if you have some knowledge about this course or some history about this course, probably we can answer this kind of questions. This is human intelligence. The machine learning is exactly the same things. So we want to do exactly the same things, but we use machine. This is machine learning. For example here, what dress? We can provide a lot of information about it. And then this machine can make a prediction or infer the outputs. The image, the same things. We can provide image information, and the machine learning can tell us what is image about. So this is the machine learning. And this number, the same things, the same measure, we can provide this information to this machine. This machine can predict what is number inside the image. Also, we are going to provide information about how many hours can tell us would be the pointer we can make it. This is one example of machine learning. And then the number, the same image that we are going to predict. Okay, there are going to, let's just think about this problem. We are going to feed all these pixel information to the machine. Then, how they are going to know what is the number inside? The machine is very stupid, so they don't have any idea what is the Fisher pixel means, or what is the even number 2 means. So we have to teach the machine. The process is called training. In order to train a machine, what we need is image and the corresponding true label. And this one is usually called the labeled dataset. We could provide a lot of datasets that we train our model. Once it's trained, now we can ask. By providing some image information, ask what is the number inside. It's why we call it the machine learning, because we teach this machine to do a certain job. Similarly, the problem, the final grader, what we are going to do is we need to provide some sort of history information previously, such as 1 hour 2 points, 2 hours 4 points. So use this information to train our model, which can be called the training datasets. Once the model is trained, we can ask this model the machine learning that for 4 hours, what would be the points they may get. This is a typical machine learning concept. What is the difference between AI and machine learning or deep learning? We're gonna to use diagram from this book. AI in general is everything that have sort of something that have intelligence can call AI. In order to have that, we have some solutions, actually many solutions. One solution and one approach for AI is called machine learning. As we discussed, that we provide labeled data sets to train a model, and then once we train, we can ask them questions. And inside the machine learning, there are many algorithms. The deep learning is a group of algorithms that use neural network. Usually, the neural nets are really deep, many layers. So we call it deep learning. Why we care about deep learning? One simple answer is that deep learning works very well. I just provide a few examples in this slide. One example is visual question answering. We provide one picture and ask all kinds of questions about this picture, and this neural net can provide reasonable answers. Also, we can provide a certain image. Then we ask a neural net to change the style of the image. It can change the style amazingly, very well. It's called style transfer. We have many more amazing examples. You can find more demo in here. Why we care as a developer? In fact, if you write a software without knowledge, without knowing deep learning or use deep learning, this one is called manual. Rule-based system. So you can imagine possible inputs, and then based on inputs, we design all rules manually. And then hopefully these rules can work with inputs and then generates new outputs. Machine learning can contain this significantly. Instead of make all rules manually, the machine learning can learn the rule automatically. There are one limitation that we need to provide reasonable inputs for the machine learning, which is called filter. We usually design this filter manually. What's more, the deep learning can change this one completely. In this case, we call the representation learning. We don't have to select whether good features or not good features. Just provide all paths of inputs and the multi-layers. This deep learning will learn its representations automatically and figure out what is a good feature and what isn't good feature. And use this good feature, we can produce reasonable and good outputs. In other words, traditional developer grammar these rules, but more and more programmer will use the representation learning. The rule will be learned automatically. So as a developer, it's important to model this learning rather than programmer rules. This is the goal of this lecture. The news is that even though this deep learning sounds a little bit complicated, but it is very simple to study. If we are basic math skill and programming, you have basic math skills and programming experience, you can catch most of the concept within nearly 1 year or even 6 months. Also, there are many frameworks that can try to use, and then you can understand more, like TensorFlow, PyTorch. The internet has a lot of study resources, including this lecture. And most of all, there is very fun. If you just start studying, you can notice rare stuff. In our lecture, we are going to use PyTorch to implement all the basic concepts. PyTorch is a framework to implement deep neural networks. Why use the PyTorch? We select PyTorch for these two reasons. First of all, it is more Pythonic, which means it's flexible, intuitive, and it's very easy to debug. The second reason is that it's more neural networks, means that you can just imagine every neural nets, and you can just put imagination to the code. That means that you didn't have to learn any skills or ways to implement your neural network. It's very natural to implement your neural network directly. So, this is our hands-on icon. In our side. So let's move on to our hands-on selection. What we want to do is that we want to install PyTorch, and this base PyTorch network. This is PyTorch network. This is based on your computer operating system. You can use this instruction to install. If you use Windows, there are many ways to install a Windows version. Once we figured it out, you can test. This is access 1.1. If you haven't installed your PyTorch, maybe after as this lecture, you may try install one in your computer. After installed, you can test Python 3 or just Python. You can try to import in Torch, and you can print this. You will get the right version number. Now maybe 1.4. Just you will really be happy. The rest of the course, we are going to cover some basic concepts, such as linear, logistics, softmax. Then also we are going to cover DN, CN, and RN, which are the most important deep neural network architectures. We are going to write everything in PyTorch. Next week, we are going to talk about linear model. Okay, thank you. That's all.